Hello. Um, I was trying to respond with Mav, but it's Mav isn't in the right clothing. 1 second. Hello. I'm sorry about that. Today I had just... Sometimes switching between personas can be draining on getting back to your normal voice. Especially when the other persona has a different voice. Now, some of you may say, that's not normal. That's not normal for someone of a dissociative identity disorder. Maybe that's right. Maybe I'm not the normal personality disorder. I don't claim to be. I accept myself any way you go. If you want to say I'm faking, well, I don't give a shit. Maybe I'm just a little different, but I feel like these personas are real. If you don't believe me, that's your prerogative. Yes, that's my point. Anywho, my sexuality, or my opinion on sexuality, it really doesn't matter as long as no one gets hurt or killed or murdered. I like the killing and the murder. But what matters most is that the two people, or more than two people, as long as everyone is consenting, as long as everyone enjoys the, well, I don't know about enjoys the, as long as everyone is consenting, it doesn't really matter who you have a sexuality, what your sexuality is. Now, transsexual is not quite a sexuality, really. It's a misnomer to be called calling a transsexual a particular type of sexuality, because gender identity and sexuality are completely different. For example, I'm mostly lesbian. I like women. I love women. Men are alright, I guess. I don't know. It really depends on their personality. Or personalities. Yes, typically, if I ran into someone else with some sort of multiple personalities, I find all of them equally beautiful. Maybe that it's something about where it came from in the first place. I don't know. I definitely do not want to kill them. There are other people who give me less pleasure by them not being... There's some blood that I don't want to see hit the ground. Let's put it that way. But, yes. And my sexuality, I can date just about anyone, as long as they have a personality that can, are a type of person that can take all of me, and that can take and that is a, believe it or not, because you're talking to Mav, the majority of the personality is much nicer. But a loving type of person who cares about, has a genuine concern about others, is what we really like. I say we, but I don't know. As for me, I do find that very important, because but I still would want the person to be able to see the darker side of people. Not necessarily hate them for it, just see it, because it's there in everyone. Now, Velocity here, different point of view on that. You have to want to sing and dance. Doesn't matter what your body. You have to want to try and sing and or dance. Doesn't matter whether you're good at it. Doesn't matter whether you're going to do it in public. Singing, dancing is important. If you can't sing and you can't dance, you've got no hope. You know? And I want somebody that's got hope in life, that's going to move forward into my bed. And from my bed, we will do many wonderful things. It's favorable to have someone who is logical. Starbuck here, reporting for duty. If you don't have someone logical, then comprehension could be compromised. It's important for people to understand one another and one another's processes. If, for instance, I were to be speaking to you in another language, you would not understand me. The same thing would be if you were talking to any of the personas in a way that was not clear and logical. Well, perhaps Epica would understand. But we didn't get to talk about her. She doesn't talk much, anyway. She's kind of partially mute. But, yes. Logic. Sing and dance. See the dark side. And they must be loving. As you can tell, none of these are physical characteristics. That means that anyone that would fulfill them, regardless of their physical shell, could have a shot. Could have had a shot, perhaps, because it seems that at the moment I am in a bit of a stasis in relationship status, because I am trying very hard to... I am talking to someone and seeing where it will go. And I assure you, it's not someone in here. I'm egotistical, but not that egotistical. And I don't have the ability to text myself. As you've seen, my phone ring while I'm making a video. But that need not be evidence enough. Still, whatever. Believe whatever the hell you want to believe. This has been Mav and Friends. Taya doesn't like that title.